welcome back to my channel, or welcome to Flosstube episode number 1, the reboot. Today is Friday, September 1st, 2023. I'm Stacie. This channel is Stacie Stitches, where I talk about crafts, cross stitch, my crafty things, and my online needlework shop, Thread the Needle Stitchery. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you like what you see and you stick around. And if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to check out what's going on in my world and in the shop. So if you are a subscriber, you will notice that we have gone through a little bit of rebranding. I figured Stacie Stitches Creative Studio was just a little too much of a word mumble to suffer through for my lovely Flosstube friends who patronize my shop. So I decided, well, Brian and I and Danny decided back in July that we were going to go through a rebranding. So now that we have all of our paperwork in order, the rebranding is complete, and you will get the same great service. You will see the same great things, just a different name. Even all my brand colors are still the same. So we are now Thread the Needle Stitchery. I'm so excited about that. So that is our number 1 awesome news. But we all come to Flosstube for the stitching, and I have lots of stitching to show you guys. So this is my August recap video. And let's dive right in because I don't have any whips. Well, no. I finished everything that I was working on in the month of August. I'm not going to say I don't have any whips because I have like 50 whips that I have going on. But I do have some finishes. So let's check them out. So first up, I finished my October. That's not October. I got these wrong. I think they were October. I was already finished. So I did the November Year of Celebrations. This was an August whip go. No, this is a September whip go haul that I got done in August. I'm like a month ahead on these because I just wanted to bang them out and get them done. So I finished that. I also finished my December Year of Celebrations. So these are both from Hands On Design. I stitched them on I think these are 14 counts, which I don't like stitching on anymore, but these are 14 counts, some random fabric that I had in my stash. I have a family calendar in my kitchen, so I usually just slap a magnet on the back of it and use it as my little monthly marker. And then the biggies. So the biggies that have been fabulously finished. So this is what we call our FFOs, our fabulously finished objects. So this is an FFO. The December is an FFO. Then I'm so excited about these guys. Oh, this is not good for my arm. Oh my gosh, can you even? So Brian has had a hankering to do these mosaic style wood pieces. It's so good, you guys. It's so good. So when we moved to our new, if you're new here, we currently live in Florida and we are moving to Tennessee next year. And we promised Daniel, my son, who's 9, his own baseball wall. So this will be like the centerpiece on his baseball wall. So the chart is from Little House Needleworks. It is batter up. Daniel's baseball number is 28, so that's what I put as the score on the little scoreboard because I really wanted to customize it to his baseball career, I guess you would say, because my kid loves some freaking baseball. This is made, so this is heavy. It gets heavy after a while. So this dark wood, it's like almost black. That is wenge. And then this is maple. This is wenge. And he did it in a chevron style. Brian did. My hubby. So if you really like this, I mean, if you're a baseball fanatic, and I know we have a few out there like Pam and Steph from Just Keep Stitching. They are definitely baseball people. And I'm sure that I have some other moms and or dads out there. You could also put like your favorite what I was thinking, like if you have a picture of a your favorite stadium or a team that you like, you put their logo in there. So it doesn't just have to be for cross stitch. If you are interested in something like this, we are taking custom orders for it. But I love it, y'all. And it's so easy to, there's a little hole in the back. This is very hard to show because you can't hold it up at the same time. So there's a little hole in the back. See? And you can replace it. Like, hello. And now it's back in there. I love this so much. Brian has outdone himself. So not only do we have this one, but I have another one that he did for me. Ugh. Just give me a second. And keep in mind that none of our wood products are stained. This is all the natural color of the wood. It just has a clear coat on it. A clear coat finish. So then he made this big mammer jammer for me. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Okay. All right. Are you ready? Ha! Holy shnikes, y'all. This thing is beautiful. I don't know which one I like more. I mean, I like them both, but this one is ginormous. So inside, and it's the same. You can pop the center out. I can't pop it out now because I can't reach around the front to get it. So you can pop the center out. Eek. And it has a hole back there. Pop it back in. So you could change that out with the seasons. This is walnut and maple. And the chart is the exclusive for Welcome Stitchery that was done by Hands On Design, which I think now has been released to the public. I haven't gotten any in, but if that's something you're interested in, please let me know, because it is a damn cute, it is a damn cute chart, and I love stitching it. And it just, you guys, I can't even get over how stunning this is. And Brian is really enjoying making these too, so I will say these will not be super cheap, because the wood is expensive. But if you'd like a quote, just let us know. Again, you can change this out. So it is an investment. It's an investment to showcase your art without actually having to pay, you know, $1 million, you know, have it to be framed and be only framed for one piece. It's a frame that you can use for several pieces. So, oh, they're so good. But this one's already hanging up in my house, so I had to take it down. I have to figure out a place to put it. So, those were my big FFOs, my fabulously finished objects. But I have some more stitching that I got done. I also got done my Little House Needleworks Cottage of the Month. Or is this Country Cottage Needleworks? It's a mother and daughter, so they're almost the same, right? So I got done the October Cottage, which I believe this was, maybe this was a Whip Go call. I just don't know which month. I can tell you that I got all of my Whip Go calls for the month of August done, and half of my September done. So this might be one. So I used the called for colors, and this is on 28 count Mushroom Ugana. So I did that. Then, because I was smart, y'all, with my Whip Go. If you don't know what Whip Go is, it is hosted by Jessie Marie Does Stuff. There's a whole Facebook group called Whip Go 2023, and you basically make a bingo board of all of your whips or whatever it is that you want to complete in the year, and she calls out numbers every month for you to finish whatever that might be. So now I got to figure out which one I just finished. I think it was this one. So all of my whip goes are smalls. So because I just want to get my whips done. This is the 2013 Wee Santa from Heart and Hand. I did not use any of the called for colors. I just pulled colors from my stash and went at it. So I'm making all of these Heart and Hand Santas for my son so that when he leaves the house, he has ornaments for his own Christmas tree. This is starched. It's stitched on 36 count. Dirty linen from XG Designs. And it is 1/2. And I'm stitching like all of them on the same piece of fabric, so I got the other ones going on there too. I might be able to fit 2 more. I'm not sure. I think I can fit 2 more there? Maybe. So I finished that in August. I was on a roll, y'all. I was definitely on a roll. I also finished some secret stitching for my Stacie Stitches Flosstube exchange group. That will be linked. It's linked on our website, from our swaps and exchanges page. You can go there and sign up to join the exchange group if you'd like. So I do an exchange once a quarter. Sign-ups for fall are already completed, and we have to have those mailed out by September 21st. So we have to mail them on the seasonal solstice. They have to be mailed out. So the next thing I worked on and finished, it's not a FFO, but I did finish the stitching, is Plum Street Samplers. Is it Samplers or Samplery? Okay, I always get Heartstring Samplery and Plum Street Samplers. I always confuse the two. The glare is no joke, y'all. So this is Cinnamon Stars. Last year, Bobby of Pumpkin Creek Primitives had done a live, I think she was either doing a live whip parade, or she was doing a live stash parade or kit parade or some kind of parade. And like there were a bunch of us who had this chart and never started it. She might have had like 2 stitches in it. So we all decided we were gonna stitch it. Hashtag Sins with Friends Sal. And I picked it back up because I was feeling autumnal, and I just went ham on it and finished it. I didn't think I was gonna finish it, but I did. You got, oh yeah, see that's a good shot of that fabric. I am in love with this fabric. This is 36 count Birdcage from XG Designs. And yeah, it is showing up beautifully on camera right now. It is so nice to work with. I think the colors are perfect for this chart. Now, I did use the called for colors, except I could not find Raven from Gentle Art. It's been on back order for like forever for me to get into the shop, so I just substituted it with Black Carriage, or Carriage Black, which is really more gray, but I don't think it really deters from the chart at all. Oh, it's so good. I feel like this would look good in my frame there, but I think it might be this piece might be too big. So yeah, 36 count Birdcage from XG Designs. I have no idea where I bought it. I probably bought it from Fire Poppies when they were still in business. But it's so good. And this is an old chart, you guys. It's a chart from 2013. So if you're interested in this chart, just let me know. I can get it in for you. I know that Jenny from Bougie Stitchers just started hers today on September 1st. So she's got to catch up to us, because she was supposed to start it last year too. So I was super excited to get that done. So maybe now I will work on I have a blackbird that I might want to work on, but I have other things that I need to do for a retreat in February. So the next thing that I worked on was another WIPGO call. And sorry, I'm pulling out my keeper from, oops, sorry, was the, oh man, the June 9 patch from Primrose Cottage Stitches. If you don't see a theme here, my WIPGOs are all my monthlies. So I substituted, I'm substituting all of my colors for color and cotton because I wanted to play with my color and cotton threads. So there is my June. And the fabric is also color and cotton, but I can't recall what the name of it is now. It is, oh no, this is Forbidden Fiber Company. Spearmint, 18 count. Stitched 1/2 with my own classic color and cotton color conversion, which fell on the floor. I have so much shite in this office, as if you can't tell. So here was my color conversion for this chart. So I finished that, and that is all of my stitching. Like, that's a lot, y'all. That's 5 finishes and 2 FFOs. Or 4, no, what is it? 5 FFOs. Or 5 something like that. It's a lot, y'all. And it's hot in here. So plans. I have to do my WIPGO calls for September were 1 and 15. And that is, for me, that would be the June Cottage from Little House or Country Cottage Needleworks. I can't remember which is which. I can tell you in a second. Country Cottage Needleworks. So I have to do the June Cottage, which I think is wrong because I think I've already done the June Cottage. So maybe it's a September Cottage I need to do. My board is all jacked up, so I have to do a Cottage. The other call was the November year celebrations, which I finished in August. I also need to I still need to frog out my big boo-boo on my Miss Aurora Morpho chart. And I need to start stitching the quadrants for the Beach Please retreat, the retreat that we're hosting. The chart that was provided by Fairy Wool in the Wood, which is a beach theme. It had 4 little like mini charts. So we're having folks who want to participate in a flat fold tutorial do one of those quadrants so that we can FFO it into a flat fold at the retreat. So I have to get on that. Going to Crazy Woman retreat next week, which is in Casper, Wyoming. I'm going with my friends Athena of Stitching Goddess Designs and Lynn of Lynn X Stitches Creates. We're all meeting up in Denver and driving the 4 hours to Casper because flights into Casper were hella expensive. If you don't know, just like $1,000. And I think my flight to Denver was like $300. So definitely worth the car ride. 4 hours is not that big a deal, but I think, we are stopping halfway, or not halfway, maybe a little more than halfway. We're going to stop in Cheyenne overnight. And then we'll get to the retreat on Thursday. And I can't wait because I'm going to see Jenny and Nancy of the Bougie Stitchers. I'm going to see Wendy from the Heart Needle Art by Wendy. I think my other friend, Stacie, who spells her name the same way as me, is going to be there. And I'm excited. So I haven't decided what I'm going to bring for that retreat yet. We've kind of just been in making mode because I will be vending there. So Brian's been like super crazy working on stuff for that retreat. So those are my plans. Oh, I also need to pull out the Love You More wedding piece that I started in July, if you saw my last Flosstube. Okay, let's talk shop, shall we? So, the shop website has been updated. However, we still do have the Stacie Stitches Creative Studio domain. So if you have that saved in your favorites, you will still get to our website. That wasn't shut down. We didn't shut that down. We're keeping Stacie Stitches Creative Studio as a DBA, but I much prefer saying Thread the Needle Stitchery. Needlework Marketplace happened last weekend, and I have a plethora of stuff that has come in the last few days. So if you placed a pre-order with me, number one, check your emails for your invoices, because I still have a few people who have outstanding invoices. Number two, I will not be shipping your order until all of your stuff has come in. And I want to thank everybody who pre-ordered, because that makes my life so much easier. As a small business, it's hard to gauge what to buy, what not to buy, how many to buy. So having those pre-orders really, really, truly helps. Love it. So those things will be coming in, and they will be sent your way very soon. Another new item in the shop. So I have partnered with Athena from Stitching Goddess Designs. If you watch her Flosstube, she had started probably a year or 2 years ago. She had started a curated thread pack inspired by Harry Potter. So she asked if I would partner with her to create the monthly packs for her, because people had been asking about them. And I said, sure, no problem. I can do that. As long as I can get the threads, we'll be good. So we started that on September 1st. And September 1st, we released the first Athena's monthly thread pack. And it is inspired by Gringotts Bank. And here are the colors. So we have, I should just read off the card because it comes with a little card. We have Fool's Gold, Ye Old Gold, Baking Tin, all from Classic Colorworks. Then we have Tarnish Gold and Ohio Sky. So if you're a fan of Athena's curated floss packs, these are now available in the shop for sale. You can also sign up to have them auto shipped. So Athena will announce the thread pack on the last day of the month. So she announced it on Wednesday. Not the last day, her last Flosstube before the next month. So she announced the thread pack on Wednesday, and then they will be up for sale on the 1st of every month. So this is now available in the shop to purchase. If you're into her thread packs, go get one. These are $12.75. Not a bad price for 5 skeins of floss. It's a good way to build up your fancy floss stash. These will be Classic Colorworks and Gentle Arts threads. And what else do we? Oh, we have extra fabulously finished kits for the month of August available as well. And August's kit included this sunflower wall hanging. You can put a finish here. It also includes, I have these all nicely set up here. It also includes, I'm gonna have to take it out anyway, a sunflower scissor fob. And I should have thought about this ahead of time. Also, 2 charms. A sunflower charm. And this really pretty bee charm. And it also has 4 yards of ribbon. So every month it will always have 4 yards of different ribbons and a fat quarter of fabric. And then everything else might be a little bit different. So in this pack we have this is a wired burlap ribbon. We have a gingham, a satin sunflower, and this chiffon ribbon has really been a favorite of mine since I discovered it. And then the fabric is a fat quarter of Riley Blake's Daisy Honeycomb in yellow. And then you also get 2 little gingham bows. And the extra kits are available on our website. So you can get those extra kits if you want to sign up for the Fabulously Finish Kit Club. You can also do that on the Swaps and Exchanges. Yes, on the Swaps and Exchanges page, or Swaps and subscription pages on the website. I'm already curating the box for October. So this is every other month. You would get billed on... So the next box is going to be an October box. So you'll get billed on October 1st with the expectation to be mailing the boxes out between the 15th and the 18th of the month. So every box will have a finishing piece and then other items to complete the finish. So the fabric and the ribbons and the accoutrements, we should say. So if you're interested in that, it is, if you sign up for the club, it is $40 plus priority. I like to ship them priority because I just want to make sure that they get there in a timely fashion, and it makes it easier for flat rating things. So it would be $40 plus priority shipping. If you wait for the boxes and you don't subscribe, they will be more expensive. So they are $47 plus shipping if you don't subscribe to the box. So you're saving a little bit of money. You're basically saving your shipping cost if you subscribe. Let's see. Retreat updates. So we talked about we will be having a flat fold tutorial. I don't want to say a class. It's really a tutorial because it'll be hands-on. We'll be going through it step by step. Vanna Pfeiffer, the Twisted Stitcher, was so very gracious, and she's allowing me to use her tutorial printout to facilitate the tutorial, because I think that's the one we all go to. She is the queen of finishing. So we will be doing a flat fold finish tutorial. If you are already registered for the retreat, you will find that you would have gotten an email, I think back in July, with the free chart from Cassandra at Fairy Wool in the Wood. And it was also released on the Facebook group. If you are a retreat attendee, please, please, please join the Facebook group, because we put out a whole bunch of information there. We're also sharing fun things and all the good things. We will be having a YouTube live Q&A on September 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be 5 months out from the retreat at that point, and I want to answer any questions that potential attendees may have, or registrants who are already attending have. And if you have those, you can also put them down in the comments, and we will address them at that live. So super excited, a little bit nervous and anxious, not gonna lie. But we have some wonderful vendors who will be providing, and it's crazy because it's the week before Nashville Needlework Market. I know, but I have some gracious vendors who've really stepped up and sent me some great items for prizes, raffles, because we're using this also as a way to raise some money for a local charity that Brian has volunteered with the last few years. So again, if you have any questions, drop them down below. There's also a few items on my Instagram where you can put those questions in as well. Okay, so let's get on with our rack. Our random act of stitchy kindness, or kindness, random act of kindness. So last month's video, these were the 2 items up for grabs to be sent as a random act of kindness to one special viewer. And this is the Glendon Place, oh my gosh, this does not have a name. Grateful. And my last copy of the 2023 Nashville Needlework Market recipe book. So, you had to answer the question, do you prefer cake or pie? I think that's what the question was. So, the secret word was pie. And the winner, no, not winner, the intended recipient for that random act of kindness is Dawn Cates, the enchanting stitching. So Dawn, I will get this little prize pack out to you. I should have pulled this the other day because I think I just mailed off your, I think you may have ordered or subscribed to Athena's floss pack. That's here nor there. We'll get that out to you. So this month, the random act of kindness is going to be one of our August finishing kits. So, do you equate sunflowers with fall or summer? This one's a tricky one for me because I feel like, well, here in Florida, it's summer all year round. So, I have a hard time. Like, to me, sunflowers seem like fall, but it seems like an August thing too. What are your thoughts? So the secret word is sunflower. So use sunflower in your comment below. Please do not say any of the buzzwords that attract trolls and bots like win or giveaway or prize or all those kinds of things. Please be 18 or over so that I can get your email or your mailing address. Please fill out the Happy Mail form because that then also lets me know that you are agreeing to give me your address. And I want to caveat this by saying these prizes are, coming out of my pocket. So if they happen to get lost in the mail, a lot of these are one-offs. Like, I don't have any more of these. So if it gets lost in the mail, it's kind of just lost. So yes, if you'd like to receive a random act of kindness for August, which is the August finishing kit, please use the secret word sunflower. Sunflower, all one word. And do you think of sunflowers as a fall thing or a summer thing? I'm kind of on the fence. And now for the good stuff. Everybody wants to see the haul. So I also purchased some items during Needlework Marketplace. So would you like to see what I got? I got Sweet Wing Studio Harvest Butterflies. It's so cute. I have no idea when I'm going to stitch any of this stuff because I was just looking through my stash the other day and I was like, oh, I need to stitch that. Oh, I need to, you know how it goes. So I got that. I also got the Scarlet Houses sampler for all seasons. And I have a feeling that these photos do not do this justice just from reading the colors, because this is all Classic Colorworks. And I think it's probably going to be a lot more vibrant than what's showing here. So I want to do that for my new house. I also got, I finally was able to snag a bag from Jess at Como Stitches. It's so good, y'all. It's so good. I think there's a lot of people using this bag for their Harvest Tiny Town. I don't know what I'm going to use mine for. I just had to have it. I like the little houses. And let's see. I feel like maybe no, this is, I also placed an order with I forgot about this. So this is what happens when you don't do a floss tube for a month. I ordered from Pam at Stitch New England. So this is 18 count Ada in Morganite from, who is Fiber on a Whim. Ironically enough, I just got an order from them. So I also, these might end up being gifts for people, but I got some Mill Hill kits. So I got this little kitty and this little sheep, which I'll probably, to be honest, I think that's why I got them, to use as gifts for whatever. This other little Mill Hill, and then this Mill Hill. I think she was having a Mill Hill sale. That was what it was. Or just a sale in general. Oh yeah, because I have some more. And this little one. Yeah. That is what I did. I got them for gifts. Oh. Also from Pam. Oh no, I got some Laura's Fabrics, who is the daughter of RETM. She has her own fabric line too, so I got a couple of fabrics from her when they had a sale. This is 32 count Lugana and Mermaid Waters. Very nice. And 28 count Cleveland Sky. I thought that was cool. And I don't know, Skyla maybe? 32 count linen. It's cool too. Looks like tie-dye. And then I picked up some church. I got our Stitch Together from Heartstring Samplery. This is in the shop. The Stacie Nash Pretty in Pink Pin Keep. This is also in the shop. Actually, all of these are in the shop, I want to say. The Blue Flower Spooky Autumn Smalls. Wee Santa 2023. He's so cute. Harvest Tiny Town. Then I put in an order with Homegirl Dry Goods. I can't remember the name of the shop now. The dry goods store that Jessica uses. Who is that? Homespun dry goods? I don't know. Y'all can yell at me in the comments. But I do not have an account with Thy Needle and Thread. She does not sell, or she's not allowing, or she is not taking on any more wholesale accounts. So I wanted to get some Brenda Gervais. So I got Souvenirs of the Heart Home for Christmas and Celebrate Harvest. As you can see, my tastes have changed. I've really become more prim lately. I don't know what it is. I just like what I like when I like it. Kind of like a Stitch what I want when I want. What I want when I want. When Pumpkins Glow. Be Thankful, which I think I already have this one. So this might be a future giveaway. Or I might give it away in my one of my exchanges. And A Witch in Her Garden. Then I also hopped on to, I don't have the picture, but I also bought my first Haid, y'all. I put it on my Instagram. I haven't started it yet because my excuse is I need the right bag. But I went to Siggy's Closet on Etsy and picked out some new bling for that project. So I got a needle minder and a thread ring. Have we all decided what these, is this thread jewelry? Is it a thread ring? Is it a floss keep? What are we calling these? And then whenever I go to her shop, I can't buy just one thing, so. Oh, I should have taken these out of the bag. Because she makes hella cute stuff. If you haven't checked her out, you need to go check her out. So I got scissor fob and counting pin. I mean, they are just to die for. She does super cute. Everything's so well done. And then she threw in some extra needle minders for me, which I should be back on my needle minder game soon. I hope. I should say back on my resin game, because I need to make some more needle minders, and I'm working on something else from resin too. So I got these little guys. So it's this. Not. I should have taken these out of the bag, right? Oh. What else? That's not anything. So in like those, like this is like a whole set. Like you got this, the little witchy things, and that could go with the, like that's a whole set. I don't have enough hands, y'all, but that could be a whole set. You hear what I'm saying? And then, or this could be part of the set. So this is another scissor fob and counting pin duo. And she's so smart. She puts those, you can't see it, she puts the clear plastic earring backs on the ends of the needles, and I have never seen anyone else do that. So smart. So smart, Christine. So I love her stuff. Love, love, love. I love it all. So that's my stash acquirement. So if you were just here for the stitching and the haul, that would be it, my friends. If you'd like to stick around to hear about some personal stuff, please feel free. If not, I'll catch you on the next one. But let's go over some personal stuff. So if you hadn't heard, this last week, Florida was hit by a Cat 3 hurricane called Idalia. So we were fortunate enough not to be affected by that hurricane, though Daniel didn't have school for 2 days, and we didn't even lose power, which usually on a good day we'll lose power. So it was quite a bit of a shock to not lose power, but I ain't complaining, because having a 9-year-old with no power and internet would be like torture. I know, first world problems, but I feel for all the people who were affected by the hurricane, but yet there's another reason for us to get the heck out of here, because I'm sick of it. I don't want to deal with another hurricane for as long as I live. Which, we still got 2 more months of hurricane season, so it's not quite over yet, but at least this one is come and gone, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. So what's going on with me? I am fast approaching my last day with my current 9-to-5 company. My last day is, what is it, September 29th? The last day of the month? The last business day of the month. So I've been fast and furious, not fast and furious, but I've been picky about what I've been applying to. But it's been a struggle, y'all. Like, I started applying on the 15th, and I've only gotten 1 interview, and I've put in quite a few resumes. So any mojo y'all want to send my way that I get a good opportunity float my way, that would be awesome. If you remember last month, I was wearing a lovely, beautiful arm brace. We thought I had tendonitis. Turns out I don't have tendonitis. I have what is called a ganglion cyst, and it is very uncommon to have a ganglion cyst in the elbow. It's like less than 1% of people have them. You usually get them in your wrists or your ankles or on your feet. But I'm the lucky one that gets it in my elbow somewhere, and it's about, I think there's 17 by 6 millimeters. So it's like, it's pretty big inside. It's just like, you guys can look at your rulers yourself to see how big 17 by whatever I said 17 by 30. I don't know. It's pretty big. So that is pressing on my nerve is what they believe. So I was supposed to go see an orthopedist on Wednesday, but because of the hurricane, that got postponed, and now I'm not seeing them until September 13th, which is also giving me a little bit of a panic attack because I carry the medical insurance. So, and I won't have a job at the end of the month. So, I mean, I'll get Cobra. It's not that big a deal, but I just would have liked this to happen sooner. So, most likely my options will be to drain the cyst or have it removed. I would prefer to have it will probably be a longer recovery, but I would prefer to have it removed because I don't want it to come back, because this has not been very fun. I can't lift a whole lot of things, and it's just not been a great thing. So that's my update. Daniel is just about a full month back into school. He's been doing really well. He is getting along with his teachers and his classmates. It's been like a night and day difference between this year and last year. It has been awesome. He is with his baseball starting. We started practices last week. He is with his coach from that he's had the last 2 seasons. We couldn't be more ecstatic because the man is the greatest coach. Brian raised his hand and is now coaching again, which, hey, he put his foot in it. I didn't tell him to do it. He just decided he wanted to do it. And they are going to be the West Pasco Vibe. So usually they pick like minor league or AAA teams. So the Vibe is the AAA team out in Colorado. And I will pop, if I can figure it out, I will pop in a picture of what the Vibe's mascot is, which is, y'all are going to love this. It's a s'more with flaming hot hair and pink socks. So his team will have pink socks, and we are all laughing and having such a good time. His coach picked it, mind you. He's been trying to get this particular team for the last few seasons, and they finally let him do it. So I think his son was protesting a little much. Also, I'm going to pop in a picture because Danny finally decided that he wanted to start reading the full Harry Potter series. So we got him a Harry Potter set. I'm not big into the Harry Potter, but he is, so, you know. I know some people have things to say about it, but if my kid is reading, I could care less because he's reading. And Brian's doing good. He's in full on master woodworker mode, preparing for Crazy Woman retreat. So he's busting out the winders left and right, and also working on those really cool finishing pieces and working on some other surprises. We really just cannot wait to get through this winter and into a new home in Tennessee where he can really flourish in a bigger shop, where I can really flourish with a bigger space and do some more things and bring those more creative things to you guys. So that is it, I think. That was a lot. I mean, it's not a long video, but I talk fast. So if you missed anything, play it slower, I guess. So I think that's it for this time. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button. And don't forget to fill out the Google Mail happy form. Something about having a child makes you jumble your words ever since he's been born. Either it's because I'm getting too old. I just turned 45. Or it's having a kid. I'm blaming it on having a kid. Like, I can't ever get the words right. Or they're on the tip of my tongue. Or I say them in incorrect ways. If you would like to receive the Random Act of Kindness, which this month is an August finishing kit, the Sunflower and Bees finishing kit, please, in the comments below, use the secret word, sunflower in a sentence, and do you equate sunflowers with fall or summer? So hit the link for the Google form to receive a rack from me. I will also try to link anyone that I may have mentioned below who I may have purchased from or mentioned in a video for you to go check out their Flosstube or what have you. And thanks for watching. So until next time, let's quit bitching and just get stitching. Bye.